This is an unboxing and quick review of the Unitek USB 3 4-port hub. Right, this is the unit. It's got an LED there. It's got 3 USB 3 ports on the top and 1 on the bottom. It's very light. The plastic does not feel premium, although the seams are neat, and overall it looks neat on your desk. If you're going to be traveling with it and you would like to know the mass, you're looking at less than 48 grams. Something you'll notice is the fly lead is rather short. So if you're going to put this on your table and your laptop is far away, you'll need an extension cable. Fly lead is less than 30 centimeters in length. All right, there is a DC port here, and you can connect a external power supply to power up the USB 3 ports. Right, it's got quite a tight fit. As you can see, all of them are quite similar, so it's not like one or two are loose and one is not. So they're quite tightly fitted, which means that if you're going to put this on your desk, I suggest you stick this down, because it's like literally you need to grab this thing to get the USB out. Right, I just want to check the charging ability of this hub. Now what happens is, here I've got a phone, and this phone does tell me how much time is left before it is fully charged. For example, if I use its native charger and do the fast charge feature of this LG V40 phone, here's the fast charge, and I'm plugging it in, and you can see it says there 53 minutes until full charge. So that would be considered the fast charge, 53 minutes. I'm going to plug it into the dock, and then from the dock, I'm going to plug the dock into the fast charge of the LG smartphone. So there we go. And the reason why I'm doing this is I want to see if it's a direct charge or if there's maybe a regulator inside there which does some sort of current limiting. All right, there you can see it's 1 hour and 26 minutes if it's connected via the dock, which means the dock does limit the maximum power transfer. But you'll see at the back there is an adapter here, which is also USB, and you can connect a USB to this dock to power it up, which is what I'm going to do now. Right there, it's plugged in, and this cable is now plugged directly into my 5-volt 2-amp power supply. So if you have a look there, it's plugged in, and that is rated at 5 volts and 2 amps. Now you can see it says 57 minutes until full charge. So it likes the power supply. If you can power it up like that, you will get some higher power to your smartphone or tablet or whatever you're charging. And you're probably wondering what happens if you plug in this at the same time, so you'll have that and that. Well, you can do that, but it's not going to change the charging rate. Right, so here the drive's plugged into the 4-port hub. There is the USB 3 memory stick, there's the phone, and there is the hard drive. So I'm going to copy some files across and see. First, I'm going to copy from the hard drive to my local hard drive. If you're wondering about my local hard drive, it is NVMe class 50. All right, there it's starting to copy. And there it's stuck. Okay, so after much trial and error, I've found that the hub works best when it is plugged into its own external power supply. My external hard drive kept crashing mid-copy, and there you can see it is copying nicely once I've plugged in that extra USB to its own power supply. Remember that micro USB, which is really there just for additional power. So there we go. It works best when it is plugged in to an additional power supply. All right, so here goes the test. I'm going to copy a large file from the USB 3 memory stick to my local drive, also NVMe. I'm also going to be copying from the USB 3 hard drive to another NVMe drive on my local computer. And then I'm going to copy a file from my phone to my computer. So basically it's all reading from and writing to my computer. I suppose I could do back and forward, but I'm just going to be testing reading from. Right, so here we go. Now you can see that's the hard drive, and if you look at the USB 3 memory stick, look at those transfer rates. So the memory stick is actually faster than the hard drive. Even if I pause the hard drive, doesn't make much difference to the USB 3 memory stick. Right, now I'm just going to quickly get that file copied from my phone. There it is, copying from the phone via the 4-port hub. Doesn't make much difference to the USB, and if I add the If I add the hard drive, you can see also hasn't made much impact. In fact, I think I could probably load up another drive and do this test. So overall, you can see the throughput there is fair. It didn't make a difference whether I had 3 devices, 2 devices, or 1 device. The capacity is there on the USB 3 port. Thanks for watching. Cheers.